All right, Tuesday night yoga, here we go. What I have in mind for us this evening is I kind of wanted to move a little bit, how can I say, to give us a little bit more time and space in each pose so that you really have time to just really feel into things, let your body gradually release into the stretches. And in general, it'll be more of a cooling, kind of calming practice centered around breathing and stress relief. So we'll start seated today. If you have a blanket or a block, something to elevate your hips a little bit, that usually helps us find a nice upright posture. So I'm going to make my way over here to my mat and go ahead and gather any props and make final adjustments to your space for yoga today. If you haven't already silenced your phone or done any of that kind of stuff, you want to give yourself this time for you. Oops. I think I have to mute one more microphone there. Boom, boom. All right. Cool. All right, we're good to go. Thank you for being here, of course. Boom. So let's do this yoga thing. Okay. So that little rock thing that I do side to side is to feel both hips, both sit bones connect to the mat or to your blanket. And just real quick check-in, notice if you tend to lean back at all, or if you're leaning a lot forward, and just find somewhat of a neutral pelvis position. If you imagine your pelvis like a bowl, you're not spilling it forward or back, but really level. And in this way, you get the natural curvature of your spine, and that helps almost like a shock absorber for your relationship to gravity. That's how we hold ourselves up without too much effort. Shoulders can align right over the hips, and if you tuck the chin slightly, press your head back, you align your head right over the center of your body, and the back of the neck can stay long. Let's put the palms down here on the knees as a gesture of grounding, centering, and let the eyes close. We'll start just by checking in and notice how you feel here at the beginning. Checking in with physical body. Sense of energy. And quality of mind. And even that initial check-in begins our inner journey of yoga. We're making that mental shift from the external world of looking and seeing and taking in information, and we're shifting our focus inward and offering ourselves some of our own energy and attention. We'll begin our breathing with an extended exhale. Just start with easy breath through the nose, and then like through pursed lips, blow a stream of air out through the mouth. All the way to empty, and then inhale comfortably. Again, through the lips, long, smooth exhale. Keep going like that. Breathe in through the nose. And as you're exhaling through the lips, count to 5 or 6 in your mind. We don't have to count the inhale, but just a gradual, deeper breath in. And a 5 to 6 second exhale through the mouth. Stay with it. 2 more. So breathing is the central feature of our yoga practice. And right now we're just establishing our connection to the breath. So you're focusing on that flow. And as you're ready, shift to breathing in and out through your nose. so that you're exhaling through the nose as well. Take one more breath. And as you exhale, lower your chin to your chest. We'll begin circles for the head. As you breathe in, take your right ear over the right shoulder. Gently drop your head back, over to the left, and forward and down. Go slow. Breathe as you move. And just start to awaken the sensation in this part of your body. Start to feel the neck, the spine in the neck there, all the muscles and tissue. As we're circling, if you've noticed a place where it's like, dang, it's really tight there, and you want to stop and be in that stretch for a moment, that's fine. Okay. And as you feel ready, reverse the circle. If you're still moving, we'll go the other direction, maybe 5 times or so. Again, you might decide to stop somewhere along this movement pattern and breathe a couple breaths in the stretch. And eventually we'll complete with the chin to the chest. Exhale, breath empty. Then inhale, lift your head, lift your shoulders up to your ears. And when you exhale, drop the shoulders back and down. So it's a little bit of a tension release. Inhale the shoulders up, and you can tighten up there. And when you exhale them back and down, let them go. Let them relax. Just one more like that. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, bring your hands to the sides. As you inhale, float the arms up. As you exhale, float the arms down. And even as we're adding the movements, long, smooth breathing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. 3 more. Breath moving the body. Very good. Inhale, hands touch overhead. And exhale, hands to the heart. Now I'd like to invite you to set a personal intention for your practice today. With the eyes closed, take a few breaths in and out from the space of your heart, and just reflecting on what this time means for you. What is this about? Are we becoming more peaceful? Are we working for some type of healing? Whatever comes up for you, affirming that intention to yourself and taking a breath. We'll exhale, eyes open, hands release. Shift forward, tabletop. All fours, hands and knees position. All right, so what you want to do here is spread your fingers a lot, and you want the index fingers to be parallel to each other. So the index fingers are 2 straight lines, and the rest of the hand spreads out from there. Moving into cat-cow, inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your heart, look forward and up. Exhale, tuck your chin, press the floor away, round your spine, and tuck the tailbone forward and down. Inhale, back bend, slow, smooth breath. Exhale to round, press the middle back up towards your ceiling. 3 more. And as you continue this movement pattern, sense and feel extension through your spine, and see when you can feel the stretch through your back. 1 more. All right, inhale to neutral spine. Pause for the exhale. We're going to do this thread the needle twist thing. If you've not done it before, you might watch me on this one. What I'm going to do is inhale right hand, just the right hand up towards the ceiling. And then I exhale to thread right hand between my left hand and left knee. I'm reaching all the way over and across, placing my head and shoulder down. So go ahead and meet me here. Once you make it down, walk your left hand forward so that the palm is down and the arm is straight. And then for most of us, we're going to need to scoot the hips over to the right to line up hips right over your knees. And even as I do that little move, I can already feel into the upper back. I can feel the rotation through my spine. Bring your awareness to your right shoulder blade and imagine like you can breathe into that spot. Close the eyes and enjoy another 3 breaths right here. Next, exhale, bring the left hand under left shoulder. Inhale, unwind, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, table. Side 2, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it through, over and across. Lower your head and your left shoulder. Walk your right hand forward until the right arm is straight. And then hips will move to the left to line up right on top of your knees. Here we are, take a breath. And by the way, any poses that you're doing, make sure that it feels okay in your body. Feel free to adjust or modify anything as you feel like you might need to. But once you're settled in, focus into the left shoulder blade and breathe into that spot. Next, exhale. Right hand under the right shoulder. Inhale, take the left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, table. Now take a breath here. Exhale, child's pose. Sit back on your feet. Bring your forehead towards the ground. And we're going to walk both hands over to the right side. And keep your hips back on the heels. So go over to the right as much as you can. We're looking for a nice side body stretch. Once your hands go over to the right, lower your head down. Allow the eyes to close. Breathe into your left lung and the left side of your ribs. Three more breaths. After we exhale, inhale, walk your hands through center, and then exhale over to the other side. Okay. Once you get into this stretch position, you can pull that right hip back, lower your head down. Focus awareness now to the right lung, the right side of your ribs, and breathe into that spot. One way you can think about it, well, a teacher had told me this, you visualize or you imagine the breath like an eraser for a chalkboard. And your mind is the chalkboard, and as we're just sitting around, thoughts, images, feelings, words appear. And every breath cycle is like the eraser coming by and just clearing it. Clearing the mind, continuing to empty ourselves and create more and more space. Take one more breath. And then inhale, walk your hands to center. All right, so come on up to tabletop, hands and knees. Tuck your toes, take an inhale. Let's exhale, downward dog. Lift your knees and your hips. You want to press the arms pretty strong there so the shoulders feel stable. Spread your fingers a lot and look at the hands. Make sure the index fingers are still parallel to each other, pointing straight forward. Let's bend both knees. Everybody take an inhale. Exhale, press your right heel towards the floor, stretch. Inhale, bend that right knee. Exhale, press the left heel towards the floor, stretch. We'll do that one more time to each side. Inhale, both knees bend. Take your time. Exhale, right leg stretch. Inhale to bend the right knee. And exhale, left leg stretch. Now, inhale, place both knees to the ground. And we're going to exhale, right foot in between your hands. So nice big step forward. Okay, bring your hands onto the front knee and lift yourself up. And to start, you want your knee to be right on top of the heel. If it's going past the foot at all, you probably want to move your foot a little forward. Once you get to here, just make sure you got your balance. Square the hips forward, hands by your sides, exhale, empty. Inhale, hips go forward, take your heart up, reach your arms up. Exhale, hips back, front leg just straightens a little bit, and the arms lower down. So a little bit of a mobility exercise. Inhale, hips forward, arms reach. Exhale, return. And we'll do 3 more. Breathe in, feel into that left hip flexor, the front of your left hip. Exhale, return. 2 more. Now final one, we'll hold it. Inhale. This is called Anjaneyasana. Stay for the exhale. And practice 3 slow, deep breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Right on. So we'll inhale to lift the back knee up. Exhale, step back to downward dog. So the palms plant flat. Step the right foot back. Take your hips up and back. And downward dog, in this case, is serving as a counter pose. So you want to focus on length through your spine. Do this by reaching your hips way up and back. And at the same time, pressing your shoulders down through the arms, through the hands, into the ground. Breathe. Next, inhale, place your knees down. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Good. As you're ready, we'll walk hands to the front knee, lift yourself up. Okay. And just in case, if you want to feel a deeper stretch, you would just scoot the back knee a little further back. That helps us go deeper into the stretch, but listen to your body for everything. Let's exhale, shift hips back, hands by your sides. Inhale, hips forward, arms reach, lift your heart. Exhale, return. Okay, we'll go 4 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Continue at your breath rhythm. Last one, we'll hold it. Inhale. Stay here for your exhale. Take 3 breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Breathe in to lift your back knee. Breathe out, step to down dog. Again, focus on that traction through the spine, length through your spine, reaching the hips and shoulders in opposite directions. Take 3 breaths here. Okay, big inhale. Exhale, walk your feet forward to your hands. Let's start with the feet somewhat wide apart, like hip width apart or shoulder width apart. Parallel base with the feet, meaning their toes are both pointing straight forward. Let your knees bend. Relax your head and your neck down. Exhale, empty. Inhale, hands onto shins. Halfway lift, extend your spine forward. Exhale, forward fold, release. 2 more of those. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And again, inhale, extend. And exhale, fold. All right, now breathe in. Press your feet down, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your sides. Okay. Begin to distribute the weight evenly through your feet, from side to side, and front to back. Find your center. With soft knees, meaning they're a little bit bent, not locked. Align the center of your pelvis over the arches of your feet. Relax the abdominals, relax your glutes, and then align your head over the center of the pelvis so that everything is stacked, you're upright and effortless. And the last thing is just to turn your palms facing forward. Take an easy breath here. And notice how you feel. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Good. Now I want to do an alignment thing for us here. Bring your toes together, heels wide, so pigeon toe the feet. And what you're going to do, right now your whole leg is in an internal rotation. You press thigh bones back, tuck the tailbone down. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And then exhale, hands behind your head. Press your head back, draw your elbows back, tuck the tailbone down. Keep pressing the thighs back, and then here we are for 3 breaths. Breathe into the space of your torso. Slow, smooth, deep breathing. 1 more. Exhale, hands come on down. And feet go back to parallel base or neutral position. All right, so from here, top of your mat, inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale to forward fold, dive it down, bending the knees as you come down, relaxing your head and neck down. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift, extend your spine, and then exhale to fold. Step back to plank, top of push-up. Okay, find a nice straight line from your heels to your hips, to your shoulders, to your head. For some of us, we need to lift the back of our head up so that it's in line with your torso. You'll take a breath here. Exhale, shift your body forward. Place the knees down. Bend your elbows straight back and lower down to your belly. As we make it down, prop yourself up on your elbows for Sphinx pose. So the elbows go under your shoulders, hands right in front of the elbows. And we're going to do a little bit of movement for the upper spine. As you inhale, look forward and up. As you exhale, tuck the chin, press into the elbows to lift the belly off the ground, but keep your hips down. You're looking mostly just to round your upper back. Inhale, relax belly down, look forward and up. Exhale, tuck the chin, round your upper spine. Get movement in that part of the spine right between your shoulder blades. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Go for it. Twice more. Okay, now we'll inhale to a neutral spine through Sphinx. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Move your hands next to the ribs. Elbows hug in towards your body. Inhale, press to tabletop. Exhale, take it back to downward dog. Fingers spread. Lift your knees and hips. Breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Fold forward over your legs and empty the breath. Inhale to halfway lift and extend your spine. Exhale to forward fold. Breathe in, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your sides. Good. Again, find your center. Balance through the feet. Head, hips, and feet in the same line. Take a breath. Next, we'll go deeper into lateral bending, side stretch. Cross your right foot over the left leg. Okay, and then you're going to inhale both hands up. Left hand holds the right wrist, and exhale, stretch over to your left. Now, a little detail here. Notice if your right shoulder goes forward more than the left, if there's any kind of that movement. And do your best to keep the shoulders in line, keep the hips in line. You might even root the tailbone down, especially if you tend to have a big arch in the lower back. Tailbone rooting down can help neutralize the spine. But just begin to breathe here. Whole side body. Take one more inhale, and then exhale up and out. Side 2, cross left foot over right side. Inhale, both hands up. Right hand holds the left wrist, and exhale, stretch. Shoulders and hips in line. As you feel down your spine, you might decide to root the tail down if that feels balancing for your body. And we're breathing. One more inhale. Exhale, lift up and out. Good. Adding on as we go. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, dive it down. Breathe into halfway lift, extend your spine. Now hold this position. Exhale, if you need to bend the knees to do this, place your left hand on the floor right below your face. In fact, let's all bend the knees to do this. You want to have the knees bent so you can maintain that length through your spine. And then take the inhale to reach your right hand up towards the ceiling and straighten the right leg any amount. Exhale, bend your right knee, lower the right hand down. And then inhale, take the left hand up, start to straighten the left leg. And exhale, return. Bending the knee as you lower the hand. So we're going to go side to side like that. Inhale, right hand up, right leg starts to straighten. We'll feel sensation through the outer thigh. Exhale, return. Knee bends as you lower the hand. Inhale, left hand up, left leg straight. Exhale, return. One more. Inhale, right hand, right leg. Stay here for the exhale. Stay for the inhale. And exhale, return. Bend the knee, hand down. Inhale, left hand up, left leg straight. Stay for exhale. And for inhale. Exhale, return. Good. Now step back to plank, top of your push-up. Let's take a breath. Exhale, shift forward and down. We can use the knees or not. Your choice. And then we'll take it into cobra. Inhale, lift your head and your heart. Try not to press with your hands to lift up. Use your back muscles more. Exhale to lower. We'll do that 3 more times. Slow inhale, lift your heart. Shoulders back, elbows in. Exhale, lower down. Smooth breathing. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. This last one, when you come up, stay up. Inhale, rise. Here we are for exhale. And for the inhale. Then exhale, lower down. Inhale, press to table. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your knees and your hips. Take 3 breaths. Okay, inhale, knees come down. Let's exhale, child's pose. Rest for a moment, relax the hands, relax your head down. Take a nice deep inhale. And then out the mouth, let it go. 2 more times. Deep breath in. And release. 1 more, go for it. Now, inhale, come up to table. Exhale, place your right foot in between your hands. Inhale to lift your back knee up. And exhale to turn the back heel down for warrior 2. You want to line up the heel of the front foot to the back foot. As you inhale, left arm sweeps up and back, right arm reaches forward. As you exhale, look down at that front foot. Make sure that the toes are pointing straight forward and that when you bend your knee, it lands right on top of the ankle, not bowing inward. You might need to aim towards the pinky toe a little bit. Back foot is firm into the ground, back leg is straight. Arms are at the height of your shoulders. Focus forward over your front fingertips. And we're looking for a balance of stability and ease. See if you can feel your way into those 2 qualities while we breathe here for 3 cycles. Let's turn our front palm to face up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right hand goes up. Left hand to your left leg. On the exhale, we might deepen the bend in the front knee. Hold here for another 2 breaths. As you exhale, come back to warrior 2. Breathe in. Exhale, rest your right forearm on your thigh. Take your left hand up. Inhale. And then exhale, reach your left hand forward. Now look at my left hand. What I'm going to do is flip the palm so that the palm is facing behind me and the thumb starts to point up. That's external rotation for your upper arm. And then keep reaching forward, press down through the back foot. Can you stack the shoulder so that the left shoulder is right on top of the right one? Tailbone reaching for the back heel. Breathe. Inhale back to reverse warrior, big breath. Exhale, hands to the ground. Lift your back heel square forward. Those of us who know the vinyasa, if you want to flow through vinyasa, step to plank, cobra, down dog with breath, or just go straight to down dog. Okay, side two. From down dog, inhale, place knees down. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Setting up our warrior two. Inhale, lift the back knee. Exhale, turn the back heel down. Inhale, rise up. Okay, and just to check, left toes are pointing straight forward. The left knee tracks right over the left ankle. Outer edge of the back foot presses down and the back leg is straight and strong. Arms open out to side, height of the shoulders. Focusing forward on your front fingers and breathing. Turn your front palm to face up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Hold here for the exhale, rooting down into the back foot, deepening the bend in your front knee. And then here we are for 2 more breaths. The exhale pulls us back to warrior 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, rest your left arm very lightly on your thigh. Right hand reaches up. Take the inhale. Exhale, reach the right arm forward and start to rotate so that your palm faces behind you and your thumb points up. Align right shoulder on top of left shoulder. Tuck the tailbone down and back towards your back heel. And breathe. Slow, smooth, deep breaths. With the inhale, reverse warrior. Nice, smooth, deep breath. Exhale, hands to the ground. Lift the back heel, hips square forward. Step to plank, flow through vinyasa, or step to down dog. Very good. Take a breath. Let's exhale, walk the feet to the hands. And now you might try bringing your feet all the way together. So the big toes touch, but you allow some space between the heels. That just means that your feet are parallel, even though the toes are touching. As you inhale, extend forward through the spine. And as you exhale, folding into that stretch, feel maybe we can go a little bit deeper now. Let's inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your sides. Good. Now we'll practice a little bit of balance. So we'll do tree pose today. Bring the weight of your body into your right foot. I like to lift and spread the toes of the foot as much as you can. Try to stretch them out, and then you'll set the toes down. Option 1, Kickstand, heel to your ankle. Option 2, below the knee, you place your foot on the calf muscle there. Option 3 has to go above the knee to the inner thigh so that you're not pressing sideways into your knee. So finding your pose, and you press standing leg into the foot and the foot into the standing leg. From there, everything roots downward. Let's bring hands together in front of the heart. Take an inhale. Stay for exhale. Let's inhale, arms open. Hold for exhale. Inhale, arms up. And hold for exhale. One more breath. Exhale everything down. Side 2. Spread toes of left foot, stretch them out. Set the toes down and set up the same foot variation you did for side 1. Okay, when you're ready, remember everything pressing to the center and down. Hands together in front of the heart. Take a breath. Inhale, arms open. Hold for exhale. Inhale, arms up. Hold for exhale. One more breath. Exhale everything down. Nice. Free breath here. Good. So, that's fun. Just keep in mind this is a practice, so if it was wobbly at all for you, no sweat. It's how it is. Do your best at all times. We're now going to shift gears here into more of like stretchy mode for the class, kind of cooling down. Let's inhale the arms overhead. Exhale to forward fold, dive down. Inhale to halfway lift and extend through the spine. And then exhale to fold. We'll step it back to plank, top of push-up. Take the inhale, and then exhale forward and down to your belly. All right, so here comes the stretch. Take your left arm out to the left with the palm down on the floor. We're going to roll onto the left side, and as you're doing that, open up that left side shoulder and chest to the floor. You'll stack the shoulders and hips on top of each other, so shoulder on top of shoulder, hip on top of hip. We could have the legs stacked, or kickstand is another option. And I like to put my right hand on the floor in front of the heart just to hold me here. Eyes closed. Focus your mind to the front, or the left side of your chest, and breathe into that spot. Exhaling away any tightness or tension in that area. Take another breath or two. And whenever you feel ready, we're going to do the same thing on side 2. So take your time. When you get there, it's the same thing, same way in. Remember to have your palm down and to open up that shoulder. You just kind of pull it back as you roll to your side. Left hand to the floor right in front of the chest. Legs stacked or kickstanding. You know, I didn't mention this on side 1, but for some of us to put a block under the head can be nice here, or a pillow or something. If it feels like your head is really dropped down, you might prop it up with something. Another breath or two. Take the inhale. And when you're ready, let's come out on the exhale. Back to your belly. Hands by the ribs, shoulders back and elbows in. Inhale, press up the table. And then from here, we're just going to exhale, sit back on the feet. For this one, we're going to stretch more into your thighs. And I think it's better to bring your knees close together as you can. So just kind of finding a comfortable position here. You won't be here too long. Hands go behind you. And I like to turn the fingers out. So if you can, get the palms to the ground. Draw the shoulders way back. Really feel shoulder blades start to move together on the upper back. Let's inhale first. Exhale, lift your hips up, lift your heart up, and at the same time, tuck the tail towards the back of your knees. Inhale, sit back down. Exhale, lift the hips. Tailbone tucking towards the back of the knees, lift the heart. Inhale, sit down. 3 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, lift. We're going to hold it. Breathe down the front of your body. Can you stay up for another exhale? And another inhale. Exhale, come on down. All right, nice work. Bring your feet out in front. Okay. I want to stretch inner thighs and outer thighs next. So let's go inner thigh. Soles of feet together, knees drop open wide. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, go forward with your heart, and then little by little rounding in. As long as that feels okay with your back, go right ahead. Inhale to soften the stretch, lifting your body, extending through spine. Exhale to deepen the stretch, go forward and in. 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Now holding this stretch, if it's comfortable to let your head drop down, go for it. Eyes closed. Awareness full into the breathing. 3 cycles. Okay, pressing down into the hands to lift yourself up, bringing your knees back together. We're going to go to lying on the back now. So we'll start with your feet flat on the floor, the knees bent, hips, knees, and feet all in the same line. We'll scoot hips closer to the heels and lie down onto your back. Cool. Right ankle crosses on top of the left knee. We're going to the eye of the needle hip stretch. So you take the right arm through the legs to hold the left hamstring or the left shin, and the right hand just meets left hand meets the right hand there. Okay. So once you're here, adjust shoulders so that they feel supported on the ground. You might tuck the chin and then rest the back of your head down. Let the eyes close, and then just gently rock your knees side to side. Just find the best spot for you in this stretch and hang out there for like 5 breaths. Eyes closed. All you're doing is breathing. Let everything else kind of fall away. Okay, go ahead and release. We'll uncross and then recross. Go into side 2. So left hand goes through the legs to reach the right leg. Right hand meets the left hand and settle in. Such a nice stretch for the outer hip. Remember the first time I did this, I was in LA Fitness. It was a yoga class, and I was like, holy crap, I don't even think I've ever stretched that muscle, and my goodness, it was tight. It's funny because whenever I do this pose, my mind goes right back to that first time. I'm like, oh yeah. So here we are, breathing. Wonderful. Now we'll come on out, pull the knees to your chest, just exhale, empty breath. Inhale, track the knees forward. Keep your hands on the knees the whole time, just go a little forward. And then exhale again, pull knees towards you. Inhale, knees forward. And exhale, knees to chest. Just one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now extend your legs onto the floor. If you happen to have a pillow or something, you might prop that under the back of your knees. That can help ease tension in the low back. Or support yourself with any other props that will help you be comfortable here. Something under your head or the back of your neck. We will, even if you're just lying on the ground, little adjustments can be to level out the hips. And shoulder blades can tuck together on the upper back, kind of just flattening them out so that opens the chest. And we'll turn the palms to face up. Okay, maybe we can hear harmony from the other room. This is like bath time. The regulars to this class know. But as you start to settle in, just let your eyes close. Find some stillness here. And notice how you feel. The final part of our class is simply resting. We give ourselves this space to just be. I was talking to a client earlier today, and she was somewhat, we'll say, affected by some of the realities of the world today. You know, she was talking about things she's hearing on the news, and you know, there is a lot of serious stuff going on and stressful stuff going on, not only collectively, like on the world and political situation, but even in our personal lives, we have lots going on. And yoga, meditation, breathing exercises, you might have some things that you do that just help you to find a little bit more joy, a little bit more space, to feel okay and well, even amidst seeming chaos around. And I think it's an important distinction to make, that we're not ignoring the realities or our personal responsibilities, but taking time like this is essential for us to be able to act well in those circumstances. Taking this time to just relax, to recharge, to take care of you. It's like the instruction on the airplane to put your mask on first before you go trying to help others. This is you giving yourself that breath, taking that time. And in this moment, just honor and acknowledge that here you are, you showed up, you're doing yoga, you're resting. I'll give us a few moments here just to relax. Shavasana. Let's begin to deepen our breathing. And awaken movement through the hands and feet. Take a nice deep breath, reach your arms overhead behind you. Exhale, stretch out whole body. Then roll to your side. And press yourself up to a comfortable seat. As you sit up nice and tall, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take an inhale, lift your heart up to your hands. And exhale to bow your head in. Namaste. Cool. Thank you again for practicing. Thank you for being here.